Well, hey there, guys. Jennifer Kilpatrick here with Coldwell Banker Apex. As I strive to continue to be your real estate resource that makes selling simple and Forney, I'm super excited to bring you this week's video on the 5 questions you should ask an agent before hiring them to help you sell your home. So let's kind of start with the simple things. Did you know that there's a statistic that says that 86% of all people will hire the very first agent that they talk to in order to help them sell your home? Here's the terrifying truth. Not all agents are made alike. There is much more in today's technology world than putting a sign in the yard and putting it in MLS and kind of what I say, stick it and pray. There's a lot of things that go into the back end of making sure that you successfully sell your home for the most amount of money in the shortest amount of time. So I wanted to go ahead and talk to you guys about the 5 questions that you should be asking the agent that you are interviewing to help you sell your home to make sure that you're getting the right agent for you and for your market. So the very first question is kind of simple. What will they do to help you sell your home? It's super important to make sure that you ask about their experience. Are they an individual? Are they on a team? Do they work with an assistant? Are they a full-time agent? Are they a part-time agent? All of those things really go into how quickly or how successfully they're going to help you sell your home. The next thing is going to be, what marketing do they do? Like I said, there's more than just putting a sign in the yard and praying that it gets sold. So you want to make sure that they have a pre-marketing and a post-marketing plan for your property and look at their marketing material. Does that fit for your home and for your neighborhood? Last but not least, communications. I go on a lot of listing appointments, and the number one complaint people have of the agents that they've worked with in the past is they don't communicate with them. So make sure that this agent has a very clear communication plan on how they plan on letting you know what's going on with your property. All right, so second question, super simple. What will my home sell for? A professional agent will run a CMA or a comparative market analysis. This will look at the properties that have recently sold. It'll look at the properties that you are competing against or currently active. And it'll also look at the homes that did not successfully sell, so you can come to a price that is most likely to sell your home in the shortest amount of time if that is your desire. So that's a comparative market analysis. The second question is, how long will it take to sell my home? Actually, I just messed up. That's actually the third question, but go with me. Okay, how long will it take you to sell my home? So a part of that comparative market analysis will give you the average days on market within a neighborhood, but you'll also want to know what their average days on market is. Do they take a while for their homes to successfully sell, or are they able to do it very successfully or under what the average days on market is in your neighborhood? All right, so fourth question, because I'm finally on the right number, what do you need to do to sell your home? So there are 3 steps as a seller that you need to do. Number 1, we call it pre-packing. So go ahead and pack up the things that you know that you're not going to use in the next 60 to 90 days. That way you're not having to pack them later, and it does help declutter the house. The second thing you'll have to do is staging. I will tell you, I tell my clients very often, this is not Chip and Joanna Gaines staging. This is really just pre-packing and moving a couple of things around to depersonalize and allow the features of your home, of your bedrooms, of your bathrooms, and of your kitchen to show. And then the last thing is going to be showings. How do they communicate with you when you have a showing? What are the expectations of those showings? How long should they last? What are you going to do with the dogs and cats? Things of that sort to make sure that you guys have a good game plan together. And then the last thing, of course, is what is the process of selling your home? The process of selling your home for me actually comes in 4 different stages. You have the marketing, and then you have the contract. You have to go through the inspection period, and then you have to go through the appraisal period. And then last but not least, you have the escrow period. So each one of those have their own challenges and hurdles. So make sure that your agent is experienced enough to know how to handle each one of those things as they come along. So those are the 5 questions that I would recommend you ask your agent before hiring them to sell your home. As always, guys, thank you so much for watching these videos. It would be super helpful if you would comment any of your questions below, or go ahead and share it to a friend of anybody that you know that might be considering putting their home on the market in this coming season. Thank you guys so much, and we'll see you next time.